Well, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Steppenwolf the Ostrich in the background. I don't know when that was from, 1969, 70, or whatever it was. But it's very fitting, you know. And here's the ostrich. The average American, the lemming's got his head in the sand, abiding for impending doom to happen at any time, right? And here we are preparing for gold and silver as our savior, maybe. But Society Generale has actually been forecasting now, instead of 13 something gold as they predicted, right? 1200 gold. And they're talking about a total implosion in the economy. So I'm going to say this: forget about the Prius. You know, gas is going to go up along with all the other commodities. You got to have your ride, and your ride is right here. You know, this is a classic lace paint job on the Harley bobtail, and you'll save as much money easily on gasoline than you will with a Prius, and have a hell of a lot more fun as the commodity bubble actually reinflates, and we find out all the experts are wrong in the world. Because you're getting it from me. Now, am I pointing to any facts? No, I'm not pointing to any facts per se, but I'm going to tell you this. I read a lot in this. Somehow I'm getting another picture and watching for the scams all the way, because I don't think the commodity bubble is over at all. And, you know, here's a chart now, if you want to look at charts, but this is the oil chart. Now, if you notice lately, things have kind of been breaking some kind of resistance points here. You know, it's been getting up in the 98 range. Now, around 100 is a real big resistance point. But once it breaks that area, I think the sky's the limit, because, you know, what we might have here in a lot of ways is almost like a big bullish flag. But you know what? I think what's going on is all the news that's going on in Syria is actually very, very bullish for oil. Very bullish for oil. Because Iran's been sending troops into where Syria is now, or they're going to. So this conflict is going to be heating up pretty soon. And just one pipeline blowing up someplace, just one. It could be anything, you know. Oil will go up $20 like nothing. And I say gold and silver is going to go up. Now, I'm going to say this about Society Generale. They've been a big misinformers now. Misinformers are the ones you got to watch out for, because they'll throw you good information, then they'll throw you bad information. They were saying that before that gold was going to go down, and actually I wasn't sure. I don't know. And it did go down. But I remember Goldman Sachs saying about oil going up to 150, and then it went up to 150 or almost 147. Then they predicted 200, and that's when they were wrong. See, Society Generale could be totally wrong about this going down to 1200. See, somehow I can't see oil and gold going in complete opposite directions, and I think that's the deal. Now, if old girl here was a Muslim, I think we'd be okay with the Muslims, but she's not. She's not wearing a veil. She's not wearing that big old burqa robe or anything like that. She's riding free like a U.S. citizen, and we got our Bill of Rights and our way of life to protect, so just remember that, and don't be an ostrich. But, as far as the oil charts, they look kind of bullish. You know, if you dig into this area right here, you'll see a reverse head and shoulders pattern too. And, you look at, oh yeah, there's not that much demand going on in the world. But, old fossil face LW might be right about some things. The pastor, that they're looking to push the price up because they got a lot of vested interest in domestic oil, and they got it all set to go, and they want it at a high enough price. So tensions in the Middle East is the perfect way to get the oil up. So ride free, don't worry about it, man. And as oil goes up, save your gold, save your silver, and save your cash by not spending too much on gas. You got your classic Harley here to ride. Beautiful seat on there for sure, And just hang loose, because I think this is going to be one time Society Generale is going to be wrong. I don't know. Maybe they could be right in a very short period of time and gold goes down to 1200. But I wouldn't hold on to that bet long range. And I'm talking about long range within 2013. I think even within the next few months, you're going to see a major turnaround in the commodities. Oil and gold are not going to go in complete opposite directions. That just doesn't happen. You know what goes in opposite directions when you look at this market? Gold and the equities markets. And that's really what happens. Gold is the inverse of the equities. So guess what? We probably will see another upturn in gold and a downturn in equities, and it's going to look like, you know, who's laughs yesterday isn't going to be the one that's going to be laughing today. So we shall see. But you know, just hang on, man, and you know, ride free. Because I got to say this, you know, a lot of these people in the financial world, they're throwing you curveballs. They're throwing you curveballs. So don't trust everything you hear from the major media at all. But don't trust everything you hear from the alternative media too. I think this is going to play out. Just give it a little more time. Just give it a little more